Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Ryan, the founder of Freedom Life Mastery, where we help coaches and consultants build freedom businesses so they can create a life of freedom. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can turn your coaching business into a 10 to 30K per month freedom business so you can either break free from the 9 to 5 and get out that side hustle phase, or actually break into the 5-figure cash month that you know you're capable of, but just struggling right now with where you're currently at. So the biggest problems that I see with coaches and consultants who are struggling to hit those 5-figure cash months is a handful of things, but usually it comes down to not having a scalable delivery model, usually trading their time for money and just having one-to-one offer. I know that when I was in that side hustle phase, juggling working in recruitment, but also finding the time to do everything to move the business forward and sign clients, I capped myself at capacity. I didn't have any more to give, and that had a direct impact on the amount of money that I could earn. And I could never actually break free from the job because I couldn't manage my time and my model didn't serve my goals. Another problem that is very common is that most coaches are selling an improvement offer. So rather than selling a blue ocean offer or a new opportunity, most people have become a commodity and just offering exactly the same as what everyone else and every other coach on the market is offering. Therefore, people aren't seeing you as the go-to because you are just the same as everybody else. And the biggest thing that holds most coaches and consultants back is that they're just relying on organic marketing, cold DMs, going into Facebook groups, reaching out to hundreds of people every week and hoping that they're going to be the right clients, the algorithm works for them, and they're sitting and waiting and having that unpredictability in their business so that they aren't getting consistent leads and they're not getting consistent quality leads. Essentially what that means is that you don't really have many calls. The quality of the people that come onto the call aren't qualified and they're not ready to buy. And then that whole sales process just becomes a really frustrating place to be because you're just not speaking to your ideal client avatar. And not having scalable systems in place and being attached to time for money. And then lastly, it's from an operator mindset rather than a CEO mindset, and working so much in the business rather than working on the business. And what it means that most coaches either are trapped in their job because their model doesn't allow them to scale to the income levels to leave that job. So it's a very, very frustrating place to be, which I was in for a long time. Or you're trapped to your business and your laptop and you're operating from fear and scarcity and frustration, which is keeping you stuck under that 10K a month mark and really stopping you from breaking through. So you end up feeling more trapped in your business than you do your job. And I want to take you back, guys, and give you a bit of background on how I've sort of come here, because at the age of 18, all I knew was that I didn't want to work with my dad. I didn't want to be in construction. So I ended up having every sales job under the sun pretty much. I'd done insurance sales, call center work. I'd done door-to-door sales. I'd done estate agency, travel agency, and I eventually ended up in recruitment. And I had like a 3 or 4 year career in recruitment, but I was always deeply unfulfilled. It was always funding my lifestyle, and I never found passion in what I did. And that wasn't until I really went through my own personal development. I think I put on a lot of weight with my lifestyle. I ended up signing up to my first coach in January 2019, who helped me lose 23 kilograms over the next 18 months. And that was the first taste of coaching that I had, which completely changed my life. And as I dove more into my personal development and really understood that I didn't have to be unfulfilled in my career anymore, it really opened up the world for me in online business. And when I come across online coaching as a potential career path for me, it solved everything that I was looking for. I knew that I'd get the freedom I wanted, and I also knew that I'd get the fulfillment from helping people as well. That led me down a long path, right? I've been doing this for about 3-4 years now. I had a very, very tough journey in a lot of ways. It took me 2.5 years of commitment, grind, hustle, frustration, failure after failure to finally figure out how to make enough money to leave my job. And I moved to Bali, and that was an amazing, amazing experience. But I made it very difficult for myself in a lot of ways. And that's exactly why I do what I do now, because I know what it's like to have a very, very strong desire to serve and create a positive impact in the world, but also struggle to sign clients, struggle to actually make the money that you want from your coaching business. And that's why I do what I do now. And that's really how Freedom Life Mastery came about. What happened was I was struggling for 2.5 years. I was misaligned. I was working in the fitness industry, which didn't align to me. My personal habits didn't align to it. I changed niche a lot of times, from nutrition coaching to high performance coaching to men's coaching to mindset coaching. And it wasn't until I really went all in on my passions, which was the entrepreneurial side of things and the business side of things, that my business really finally took off. I obtained the skills that I needed to actually support people in that journey and help them launch their own business. And then I made my first 10K month in about 8 weeks of signing up to a new coach. This is 2.5 years in, and I'd invested about £30,000 at this point. I then went on to partner with that coach. We went on to scale the business to a 65 grand sales month, and that was an amazing experience. And then we parted ways so I could really focus on Freedom Life Mastery, which is exactly what I'm doing now. And through that process, the Freedom Business Formula was built. And the Freedom Business Formula is, how do you take an existing coaching business that's sort of around the 5K a month mark, under 5K, and turn that into a 10 to 30K freedom business that allows you to have the time freedom and the income levels so you can enjoy the lifestyle you started this for in the first place. I think a lot of people do end up building a business that takes up so much more time than what they started it for. They just feel trapped in their business instead. So the Freedom Business Formula is exactly that. The Freedom Business Formula is a way of you creating a business with the end in mind. So the question that we always ask is, are you building a business around your life or your life around your business? The Freedom Business Formula helps you build a business around the life that you want to live. And there's 4 pillars that we really look at. And the first one is the what. So really understanding about how do you follow your passion, be inspired by what you are actually doing within your business. And at the start, it's really about focusing on your passions and your zones of genius. And then as you scale, it's more about creating space and systems in your business so you just do the parts of the business that you love. There's certain things you're going to have to do by necessity at certain points, but as you scale and you begin to systemize and delegate, then we can really optimize your work week so you are doing the things that bring you energy, that light you up, and you find a lot of inspiration for. The second thing is where. So being able to ditch the office, being able to work from the beach, being able to create an environment where you work where you want, whether that is at home on the sofa, a beach in Bali. I'm recording this in an Airbnb in Buenos Aires right now. So the second pillar is about where, giving you locational freedom within your business so you can travel, okay? Number 3 is about when. So when do you work? This is around designing the lifestyle that you love, designing the business model that serves your goals. If you want to work 20 hours a week, 25 hours a week, it's possible. You have the ability, and inside the Freedom Business Formula, it's about creating that space so you choose when you work. If you want to take time off, you build systems so that your business runs without you. And then the final 4th pillar is who. It means you don't have to work with anyone you don't want to work with. It's about learning how to attract your dream clients. Not these tire kickers that drain your energy, but the people that light you up. You can't wait to serve them. Finding power partners that are like-minded and building a community of people like you with shared values, shared goals, and that creates a very, very exciting place to be. So they're the 4 pillars: the what, the where, the when, and the who. That is what we really focus on in the Freedom Business Formula. So the Freedom Business Formula, okay, is about how you can take your coaching business and scale it to 10 to 30K a month, right? So it's broken up into 3 phases. The first phase is really about Freedom Business Foundations. So that's learning how to build a scalable and leveraged delivery model that allows you to sell your high ticket offer at 3 to 5 to 10K. If you are looking to create a freedom business, high ticket is the way to go because you need less sales, less delivery, but you're being paid more. In order to create a high ticket offer, you have to be super, super clear on your dream avatar. You have to be super, super sharp on your messaging so you can attract these people in who are ready to buy. And then the key to it is having a world-class delivery system that is leveraged and scalable so that you can onboard as many clients as you need to whilst maintaining incredible client results. And there's an art and science to creating this, okay? But for this video, I'm giving you the fundamentals of what you need to do to create 10 to 30K in your business. And then once you've done that, it's around really understanding what your high profit actions are. One of the biggest problems that I see most people have is that they don't know what they need to do on a daily basis to move the needle forward. When you know what you need to do, you don't have to guess, and you can be hyper intentional about the time you're putting in. Because if you do want to work 4 hours a day, right, 5 hours a day, depending on what your goals are, you need to know what you need to do in those times to move the business forward. So for most people, anywhere between sort of 10 to 30K, it's really going to come down to a handful of things. If you are just a solo coach right now, it's creating high quality content, creating connections and conversations with people, and booking sales calls, right? Having calls, client calls, and sales calls. They're the three things you focus on. And as you scale, the fourth one becomes managing a high performing team. As you bring a setter and a closer or a VA, managing your team becomes a high priority action as well. So from a foundational perspective, they are the core things. Having an irresistible and scalable offer, which is between 3 to 10, which you can sell between 3 to 10K. Number two is having super clear on your dream client and super sharp messaging to attract them in and speak their language so they're ready to pay you the high tickets. Having a world-class delivery system, and then making sure that you know exactly what needs to happen on a day-to-day basis to move the business forward. Then we move into phase three. So phase three is about the freedom business funnel. So everyone needs to view their business as a funnel. There's certain components of the business. There's 4 real components of the business. We've got the top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, and then our delivery system. So the top of funnel is really about your client attraction systems. So this is basically your traffic. How do you drive traffic to your business so that you can consistently generate high quality leads of your dream clients? The way that we do this inside the Freedom Business Formula is 2 ways. We have an organic approach and we also have a paid approach. So it's a hybrid approach to generating traffic. Comes with a really simple Instagram ad, which not only builds your authority, but it also builds your audience, as well as generating people, as well as generating your dream clients, right? It's a really simple process, okay, which we teach inside the Freedom Business Formula. It's a one and done. Once it works, you completely forget about it. And that's bringing people into your world of your dream clients. The next thing that we focus on is client cultivation systems. So this is lead nurture. How do we create sales assets within our business? Exactly what I'm doing now, so that our audience knows exactly what we do. We know who we are, what we do, how we do things, and how to work with us. And they're being pre-sold and pre-qualified, which are the 2 key components. Because if you're grinding your way, trying to have all these conversations, making sure that you're trying to sell people in your DMs, it's a very difficult thing to do, rather than having your content do it for you. And rather than relying on just short form content, we incorporate a handful of different assets and mechanisms within the funnel so that whoever comes on a call is qualified and pre-sold, but then also our call volume increases massively because we're filling people in the top, we're letting them get nurtured and warm up through our content, and then we are moving into the bottom of funnel, which is the client conversion system. So this is about having ninja DM skills. Conversions happen in conversations. Remember that, because humans crave authentic connection. And the way that you do that is through conversation. It's through voice notes. It's through getting to know someone, okay? And then lastly, once we have people in DMs booking calls, then it's a case of having a very simple and straightforward sales process, because these people already know what you do. They're already pre-sold. They already see the client results that you get. And then that way, it's just a case of letting them know what it is, how it helps them in their specific situation. And then you can have a 30 to 40 to 50% close rate in your conversion process, speaking to your dream clients, high quality conversations, and then that process becomes so much more enjoyable. And then the last part of the process is about having world-class delivery systems, making sure that you've got the course content, community, the calls, the coaching, and everything that goes into a world-class delivery system, okay? So That's phase 3. We really optimize that and build that so you're getting consistency within your lead generation and in your sales. This is what allows you to scale to the 10 to 20 to 30K, even 40, 50K month mark just by doing this. And then phase 3 is about the Freedom Business Scaling System. So this is about building a lean, mean A team to support you on the journey. So whether that's being an appointment setter, a closer, a VA, learning how to build a high-performing A team. We've got Freedom Business Systems. So you're making sure you're tracking all the data, making sure that you've got automations, saving you time, delegating and automating where possible to really free up your time. Okay, so guys, that's essentially how you will scale to 10 to 30K a month. And to do some maths, if you're closing at a 25% close rate, let's say for example, and you've got a 3K offer, you need to be booking 4 calls a week, making one sale at 3K. That's going to get you to 12 grand a month, right? That is bare minimum, right? If you had 5K, 4 sales a month at 20K, right? And now it depends on your offer and depends on the volume, right? Because once you build a scalable model and you can consistently onboard people, that's just 4 calls a month. That's 16 calls and 4 sales a month at 25% close rate. So you can do the math. If you're booking 8 to 10 calls a week with a 30 to 40% close rate and you've got a 5K offer, you can do the math. But the art and science of this is learning how a scalable and leveraged offer, which you can charge high ticket for, and build an ecosystem that generates you consistent quality leads. That's the secret to all of this. So if you're still following this and this sounds like something you would like to implement into your business and turn your coaching business into a freedom business that generates 10 to 30K a month, then I have something for you. I'm taking everything I've learned over the last 4 years. I've invested $70,000 of my own money into learning the skills that I have right now, taking my previous business to 65K in a single month, coaching over 100 clients, making countless mistakes, a lot of stress and frustration. And I'm packaging all of this up into an offer that's intense, it's high impact and hands-on and unlike anything that's being seen in the coaching or consulting space right now. And the good news for you is that this is exactly the same information that I used to charge $25,000 a year for my clients, but instead a way more affordable offer for you now moving forward. This is the exact strategy that helped me scale from 0 to 10K within about 3 weeks of launching my brand new business. I'll show you the Stripe account now. So it's £7,500. There's about £1,100 that was bank transfer, which works out about $10,700. That was in 3 weeks of launching my brand new business. And this is exactly the same strategy that helped my client Gary, who went from being a sleep coach to a high performance coach, scale his business from £2,000 a month all the way to £20,000 a month with a £10,000 day, all with a brand new newborn son. It's the same strategy that helped Brad scale his business from £5,000 a month and was putting out about 120 pieces of content every single week to scale into £20,000 within the first 30 days of using this exact strategy as well. This isn't a course, it's not a group chat, there's no bells and whistles, it is no fluff, fast action program to help you scale to 10 to 30K per month in the quickest, most effective and reliable way possible so you can create a freedom business and the reason why you started this business for in the first place. Because if you're anything like me, you started it for freedom, you started it so you could be autonomous and have sovereignty and live the lifestyle that you dream of, being able to travel the world. I've lived and traveled in 6 countries so far this year through doing what I do now and having my own freedom business. So if you want a personalized game plan, no cookie cutter plans, then this is for you. And moreover, making it fun, making it lean and giving you freedom. If you feel like this is for you, these are the things that we're going to work on. So we're going to work on having a freedom business model. So this is an aligned, scalable offer that allows you to scale your business without sacrificing your time or your freedom. Then we look at revenue. So we're looking at predictable clients, high ticket offers, stacking monthly recurring revenue. And my goal is to help you build your business to 10 to 30K a month plus in the quickest time possible. We will not stop there, trust me. We focus on profits. We're making a lean profit machine. So 70 to 80 to 90% profits, depending on the model that you choose. It's less Stripe screenshots and more money in the bank. We're going to keep it simple. I'm going to show you how to get 10 to 30K a month with 1 or 2 different offers, a lean team, and working 4 to 5 hours a day. We'll build a business around the lifestyle that you want to live, how to attract your dream clients, how to build predictable systems, how to free up your time so it really does serve the lifestyle goals that you have. And it's a sustainable model that you're going to use for years. And lastly, we're going to focus on the 4 W's. So doing what you want, where you want, when you want, with who you want. So how does it work? So the first 2 months are really simple. Firstly, we transform your current business model into a freedom business model. We increase the value of your current offer and we increase the calls, the clients, and the cash. Once we've done that and we've started really systemizing things, then we move into building out an A-team, systems, so that you can operate from your zone of genius and really start scaling this as far as you want to take it. And this is all done using the Freedom Business Formula. So we go through the Freedom Business Foundations and build out a personalized roadmap for you. The key to any sustainable business is solid foundations. We'll start by auditing your business, going through your marketing, going through your sales, going through your delivery. And on the one-to-one calls, we'll really be identifying the gaps and filling them and giving you high touch point, high coaching and consulting to really get the business going forward as quickly as we can and building out a personalized 30-day, 60-day, 90-day roadmap, which is virtually impossible to fail. And it's going to be a step-by-step process for you. So we virtually guarantee the results as soon as you come into the program. And what we will do is identify what the key actions are that we need to adopt to make sure that we are moving the business forward at all times and give you an exact daily workflow built around your business, your lifestyle, so you can operate from a CEO position straight away. Then we install the Freedom Business Funnel into your business. We will strategically build out your sales assets, but we will strategically build out your ad. We'll script it together, we'll launch it, we'll test it, we'll tweak it. We'll build out your sales assets. I'll give you everything you need to build out your VSLs, your long form content, you build out your email systems, build out everything you need to fully optimize your Freedom Business Funnel so that you have predictable leads and sales in your business. You're booking 8 to 10 calls a week, you're closing 2 to 3 clients a week, and you're really starting to scale this up. And then lastly, guys, what we'll do, we'll work on the scaling system. So I'll be there every step of the way to help you hire, to help you manage, to really help you systemize and scale that business so that you can scale it to 10, 20, 30 more every single month, working 4 to 5 hours a day so that you can create a freedom lifestyle and live the freedom that you started this business for in the first place. At the end of the first 6 months, what will happen is your revenue will be growing and you will have your systems built, you have your funnel built, and you have consistency in your business, and you're making consistently 10 to 30K every single month. Your profit margins would have increased and you'll have the right team members in place to help support you on your goals. You'll be the CEO in your business, you're operating from your zone of genius, and you'll know exactly what you need to do to hit those numbers consistently and scale your business over time. And lastly, you would have built a freedom business that supports your lifestyle and supports the life that you want to live. So what does it look like? So the program is a one-to-one mentorship. So this means we get one-to-one game plan as soon as you start to give you that personalized roadmap. We have weekly group masterminds. We've got monthly guest speakers and workshops to focus on things like lead generation and sales and really hone our skills. We've got a thriving community you'll be a part of. We've got course content and we've got a whole business in the box, SOPs, tools, frameworks, everything you need to scale and build your freedom business. But I do want to make sure you know what you're not getting as well. So you will not be getting loads of new, irrelevant, fluff content that's filled up to make you seem like you're getting the value. The value is in the content that's provided to help you move forward with real actionable steps. You won't join the program and have no time with me. This is a one-to-one program. You'll be working very, very closely with me in a one-to-one hybrid container. I used to do this in the past, but I don't do guarantees anymore. And the reason for that is because if we work together, I am invested into your success, but I'm not responsible for it. My job is to empower you. It's not to make you codependent on me. That's not what we're here to do. The best clients are the ones that take absolute or ownership of their situation and do the work necessary. And I've had guarantees in the past, but I really want to encourage people and I really want to make sure that I'm attracting the right people in. And if you're looking for a guarantee because you don't believe in yourself enough that you will do it, then this program isn't for you. But if you truly believe that you're ready to dive in, this is it. And look, why am I doing this? The reason why I want to do this is because I want to create my freedom lifestyle as well. I want to help as many people do that as the same. All the lessons, all the mistakes that I've made, I'm condensing this into one program to keep it simple, to keep it fun, and to really build an amazing community of people who are like me and that I love to work with, basically. And I'm going to give you everything that's allowed me to travel and live for 6 different countries in the last 12 months, serve over 100 clients, get some incredible client results, and really build a lifestyle that I love. And so look, at this point, guys, you've got 2 options. The first one is you try and do it alone. You use the free resources, you consume the content, and even though it might work, you'll probably waste a lot of time and you probably waste a lot of money. Or you choose to find a mentor. You choose to find someone that lives the life that you want, that has walked the path, that can shortcut your journey into creating the life that you love. And there's a great quote by Tony Robbins. If you want to be successful, find someone who's achieved what you want to do, copy what they do, and you'll achieve the same results. And we've also heard the saying about you are the average of the 5 people you spend your time with. So we only let a handful of people in the program each month. It is an intimate program with a lot of one-to-one time, so I can only onboard a handful of people every single month. So as soon as they are filled, we do shut the doors. But when we do get incredible client results. Like Gary, who we spoke about, scaled from 2K a month to 20K a month. Brad, scaled from 5K a month all the way to 20K a month. Sam, a high performance coach for men, scaled from 5K all the way to 30K. Lindsay joined the program, not having a coaching offer, signed a £2,000 client for 2 months, and also sending out contracts for £10,000 within 30 days. And look, we're very, very confident in our results. And the reason why is because we don't let everyone in. We are looking for the people who are committed, ready to take action, and in a life situation where they can give 2 to 4 hours to their business. Because if you can't, it's not the right program for you. And if you can't do that, and then second, and the systems that we teach inside the business cost me $70,000 to learn. And I am determined to bring you the best information in the marketplace, which is working right now. And if you're interested in turning your coaching and consultant business into a freedom business, or you're looking to start a freedom business that generates you 10 to 30K a month every single month, then the next step is to book in a free game plan. You can do this by heading to the link below or messaging me on Instagram @ Ryan Harrington. And on this call, we'll learn more about you, your current business, your goals, and we'll really make sure that you are a good fit for the freedom business formula and whether you'd make a good addition to the community. Then we'll go into your personal goals, your business goals, and really what you're looking to achieve over the next 6 to 12 months. And lastly, we'll just get to know each other on a personal level, on a professional level, and fully assess whether this program is right for you. And if we accept you in, we'll get to work straight away. We'll get you on board and get you through the action steps so you can start making money as quickly as possible. Worst case scenario, we have a chat, we connect, and you walk away with value either way. And if it turns out you're not the right fit, absolutely no problem at all. At least we've had time to get to know each other. And look, if it's not the right time, it will be the best 45 to 60 minutes you spend moving closer to that goal. And even if it's not a right now thing, we can talk about a future thing and making sure that you do what you need to do to get into a position where you will be a right fit. So that is it, guys. That's how you turn your coaching business into a 10 to 30K a month freedom business. If you resonate with any of this, guys, I'd love for you to connect and follow me on Instagram, drop me a message. And if you are keen on having a chat, message me the word freedom or book a call in using the link below. I'll see you on the next video, guys.